So in our next news item, India and Argentina now have a strategic tie-up to establish a commercial link and a joint scientific technological development in the field of lithium. The MOU was inked between GEMSE, an Argentinian state-owned enterprise, and PluginIndia India Limited, in the presence of the Indian Mines Minister Sushil Kumar and the ambassadors of both the countries.
So this is good to hear, Amit. This will enable India to become more independent about its lithium ore dependency, and we'll be able to move away from China and probably process our own ore in India itself.
Yes.
I was very curious to know about this company, PluginIndia.
Yeah.
It seems to be a joint venture between three different companies.
Okay.
The National Aluminum Company, the Hindustan Copper Limited, and Mineral Exploration Corporation Limited.
Wow.
So these three have come together in a JV to form PluginIndia India Limited. And their entire goal is to find strategic assets abroad and minerals such as cobalt and lithium.
Just to understand the facts, Argentina, Chile and Bolivia hold 70% of the world's reserves of lithium. Argentina has 1.7 million tons of lithium, which is the third largest reserve. The world in 2019 used around 77,000 tons for mobile phone, consumer electronics and EV batteries. So as we discussed in the Plug in India show earlier, there is a lot of lithium available to us to last maybe some decades.
That's right, Amit. Daniel Churu, who is the ambassador of Argentina to India, said the following, and I'll read. In order to develop a competitive EV battery industry, India needs not only to acquire a substantial amount of lithium, but also needs to access to the best quality raw lithium which can be found in Argentina. Alright, Amit, this is really exciting. It's good to know that the Indian government is so committed to electric mobility.
Yeah.
They're looking for a non-Chinese source of lithium which is of good quality. So this will really make the difference in electric mobility sector in India.
Yeah, this is really exciting, Rafe. But I also have another point to add here. Rafe, every time I see an electric vehicle video or an article on lithium batteries, there is always one or two comments from the cynics. And they'll be like, oh, lithium is so awful and the mines that are dug are so horrible for the environment,
Yes, Amit, I believe that's true. And people crib about even the small 2 or 3 kilograms of lithium that is used.
Exactly.
And it's used over 12 and 13 years.
It's like...
So, and batteries have a second life, they have a third life.
True.
And not to mention the minerals can be recycled and used again.
Yeah.
This is not the case for oil.
Once used?
Exactly. Once the oil is burnt, it's gone into the atmosphere and you have zero recyclability. So the environmental impact of oil is way more than the minerals that are used for batteries.
It's like, we get such comments usually from petrol heads who just hate EVs and people who have been fed misinformation about electric vehicles, usually from the fossil fuel industry. So the next time you or any one of your friends is actually talking nonsense about electric vehicles or lithium batteries, you know what you have to tell them.